Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy Cozy back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. I hope y'all are enjoying your week so far. Happy hump day. Today we will be reacting to some creepy and woke TikTok reactions. I'm talking about the kind that's gonna have you rethinking everything. With that said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely don't want to miss. One more thing, don't believe everything that you hear and see in these videos. Don't believe everything that I say in these videos. Always do your own research and always use your own discernment. Let's get it.
Breaking news, Donald Trump approves Elon Musk to hire 45 new Doge employees to audit the FBI, CIA, and the Pentagon.
Come on, yay. I wonder why.
que ainda estão a segundo chumbo. Vamos lá,
That's crazy. Why you think the waters are turning red? Are they turning to blood? Or is it just algae? Some type of natural phenomenon? I guess we'll never know, until it's too late.
Did you guys know May 13th, 1985, the Philadelphia Police Department dropped a makeshift bomb from a helicopter, destroying an entire community because they were in a 12-hour standoff with a black liberation group called MOVE?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Another episode of They Never Knew That the Internet Was Going to Be This Powerful in 1969. Look at this photo. And look at the back of this one. Look, got the same curves, the same panels. Go have a look for yourself. There you have it.
Still think it was real? Focus now, man. Don't be distracted by the messenger and miss the message. Now, y'all seen the rocket on the right, and you seen the little firecracker rocket on the left. Does it make sense yet? Do y'all still think they went to the moon? Only way they could have went to the moon was if it was under the firmament. Don't forget that we are under a dome. We are under a firmament. Pause and read. Don't fall for the boo-boo, man. Now, if you know what we know, he better stay away from old Kardashian. You better stay away from Kim and the rest of the Kardashians, y'all. Right now is the perfect time to go down to the link right now and go get your Don't Fall for the Boo Boo merch, man. It is flying off the shelves, man. I believe everybody around the world should be wearing Don't Fall for the Boo Boo merch, man, because it's a lot of stuff that we falling for right now. You know what I mean? It's a lot of boo boo going on that we falling for right now that we shouldn't be falling for. It's a lot of plot ploys and plays that are going on right now that we are falling for, that we shouldn't. Don't fall for the boo-boo, man. Go to the link down below and get yours today before we run out. When I say before we run out, I mean that will be soon. Go get yours now before they're all gone.
Rather than deport all of the illegals, what they should do is they should offer them a deal where if they hunt down 5 child predators, then they can get their papers, right? And then we call the program Alien versus Predator. I'm saying, brother, it's a good plan. It's a good.
Question everything.
Ew. This is not cool. Ew. This is not cool. I'm not about that. No. No. No, no, no. That was so disturbing. That I don't need to see tongues do that kind of thing. That was not cool.
What does that mean? What is going on? They trying to tell us that that stuff is made out of tongues, or it has something to do with tongues other than taste buds? I don't know, but I tell you what, it definitely makes you go, what's really going on? Like I say, question everything.
I can't believe they let us back in this place.
Why?
Hello?
Nobody remembers that.
Something wrong?
It's not doing it.
No good?
Nothing.
Well, we can't have that. What's happening? There we go.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
So good. It's just. Woo.
Oh. This one's real.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Lunch and a show, huh? Ooh. How about that?
That is a sandwich. I'll have what she's having.
I'm competing with a condiment.
I think that's the reason to stay away from that.
In a 347-kilometer long Mexican cave deep underwater, researchers have discovered a mysterious skull, implanted with an electronic microchip like in a science fiction movie. And this huge cave consists of 250 pits formed naturally and contains 198 ruins, of which 140 ruins belonged to the Mayans. Now, researchers found a human skull lying in limestone, and inside the skull was a metal plate. Now, Mexican archaeologist Pedro Sunchi confirmed the discovery and said without a shadow of a doubt that this skull actually was implanted with an artificial device. Now, the researchers thought it was just a regular metal plate embedded into the skull, but after further research they discovered it's actually something completely different. Now, the researchers, they decided not to talk about it because the technology at the time was not in line with our understanding. According to Sunchi, this is a microchip that was implanted around 12,000 years ago. Because the case is top secret, no one knows why the electronic chip was implanted. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Remember, there's nothing new under the sun.
Oh, we gon' talk.
Full and unconditional pardon for former Governor Rod Blagojevich of the state of Illinois.
Good. It's my honor to do it. I've watched him. He was set up by a lot of bad people, some of the same people that I had to deal with. He wasn't quite as successful, but he had somebody that saw what was going on. I didn't know him other than I believe he was on The Apprentice for a little while. He was just a very nice person. He had a fantastic wife. She fought like hell to get him out. He was given a sentence of like 18 years. And it was a sort of a terrible injustice. They just were after him. They go after a lot of people. These are bad people, the other side. So I think he's a very fine person. that this shouldn't have happened and it shouldn't have happened to him, and let him have a normal life and let him go out and do what he has to do. So I'm signing this as a full pardon. Rod Blagojevich.
This is interesting. Very interesting. We gotta talk about this.
No.
Let's go talk. Trump just now pardoned Democratic Senator Rob Blagojevich. I can't even say his name. We're gonna just say Rob B. He just pardoned him. My thing is, do we feel bad for him because he went through what he went through? Or is it a chess move? For y'all don't know who Rob is, he's the one who sold, the governor who sold your boy President Obama supposedly seat. You know what I mean? I think they gave him 18 years. He's been locked up for a minute over that, selling the seat, getting money off the seat. You know what I'm saying? And I heard he got thrown under the bus. Now, Mr. Trump, Republican himself, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hate. Pardon him. Comment below what y'all thinking. Is this a chess move? Is it trying to bring down something below? I want the comments to tell me. I usually talk. I want y'all to tell me what's the move and the play behind it. You know what I mean? Y'all think he was innocent, guilty? They say these tapes is doctored. You feel me? They caught him red-handed live on the phone tapping. But they say it's doctored. What y'all think? Y'all comment below. Cheerio.
We have yet another plane incident as 2 planes crashed in Scottsdale, Arizona, leaving 1 unalived and 4 in the hospital. So a spokesperson for the Federal Aviation Administration told a reporter on Fox News that a plane was going to land when it veered off and it hit another plane. So apparently this happened around 2:45 p.m. in Arizona. But I'm not understanding, once again, how does this happen, y'all? It's too many plane incidents going on. And their favorite thing is to say is, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what went wrong. And as you can see, the weather is perfectly fine right here. I mean, accidents happen, y'all. I'm not saying they don't. But come on, it is becoming a normal thing. So as of right now, rightfully so, the airport is closed. My heart goes out to the people that was affected by this crash. And y'all, man, I just hope this shit stop, because it seems like it's becoming normal. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. I'm out.
Another crash? Man, what's going on? Planes falling out the sky? Is this an agenda? Are we under attack? What is really going on right now? This is too much to be a coincidence, man. It's happened too many times, too close, man. Like within a month or weeks, we had, I don't know how many crashes. Way too many though. Way too many planes falling out the sky. What's going on? Definitely look like a hologram. bird. What is that? It look like a giant bird. Could it be the throne of the Most High? What is it? Let me know what you think down below. And y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all probably hear that too. My kids are in the living room watching Lion King. I think the audio is bleeding into this audio. So let me go turn it down a little bit right quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, well that worked out. It worked out perfectly. I think it just went over. I'm back now.
Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand. The type of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand.
Y'all, who is this woman? It's so crazy because yesterday during the game, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I was going for the Eagles, but I was like, babe, why is Mahomes playing like this? Like, something is off with the whole team, but especially Patrick. He's like, man, who knows, you know? But I was like, no, I feel like someone did something to him or someone did some, like, voodoo. And he just laughed at me, but I was like, no, seriously. And then I see this shit this morning on Twitter, on X. Like, who is this lady? Now, I know not everyone believes in stuff like this, and I'm not saying that this is the sole reason that they lost, but, like, this is not something that should be played with. And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, what the hell? And then, you know, being in NOLA of all places, like, this lady's crazy. She's crazy.
A voodoo doll at the Super Bowl is diabolical. How many times has this happened in the past and we haven't seen it on camera, which is scary. Pat Mahomes' voodoo doll, was that really the reason why he wasn't worth a crap during the Super Bowl games? Come on, man. If that don't make your mind wonder, I don't know what will. We not going to say that's the reason, but, man, it definitely could be the reason. Because that's crazy, man. And in New Orleans, too, at that, man, that's crazy.
Okay, I just saw DJT talking about they're going to own Gaza, that they're buying Gaza, all right? That's exactly what happened with the Balfour Declaration and the Rothschilds, all right? They created Jerusalem, Israel. I mean, the whole thing. Yeah, that's a tourist attraction. Just because they say that's where Jesus was crucified, that just because they say, I can prove it's not where he was crucified or born or anything else. Biblically, I can prove it. Because they say they are Jews, does that mean they're Jews? Because they say that's the Gulf of America, does it mean it's the Gulf of America? No, they lie about everything. They're colonizers. I mean, we can talk about gopher wood only being mentioned one time in the Bible and only growing one place on the planet or plane, flat earth. They lied about that too. They lied about the moon landing. All right. Bighorn rams that Abraham sacrificed, indigenous to America. Dogwood tree. The four river system, the Nile, which they call the Mississippi, that has 7 streams, all right, tributaries, when the Nile over there only has 3, and the Bible says that the Nile has 7. They broke it up into 2 parts. Actually, it's the longest river in the world. They've never taught that there's 2,000 pyramids in America. Never taught that. They've covered up everything. Lucifer is the cherub that covers. Okay? I mean, there's so much here. And you know what? Another thing, because this is the land of milk and honey, heaven, hallelujah, it's an abundant place. Okay? So just the overgrowth has grown over all kinds of stuff. Sycamores are native to here. Quail are native to here. I mean, I could go all day. I have found so many things in the Bible that corn didn't even exist over there until the mid-1500s AD. All right? And it was ears of corn in Pharaoh's dream, and Joseph stored corn without number. How'd they get it over there? I mean, shuttle?
Speak on it.
I know a lot of you not gonna want to hear this shit that I'm getting ready to say, but I really don't care. I gotta say this shit anyway. Do you not realize if you are going to the dispensary to get your grass, do you not realize that shit is modified? There's no motherfucking way they can make that shit grow the way they grow it. The plant only come in male and female. They mixing and mingling, making y'all hybrids and all of this other shit, and y'all not paying no attention. Y'all don't realize that that shit that's in the motherfucking dispensaries is being controlled from a whole nother perspective. I seem to think the shit in the dispensaries got motherfucking cameras on that shit, and as you smoke that shit, some kind of how that shit get in you. I don't know. But if you fucking with the dispensary, baby, you need to think twice. Y'all not thinking. Y'all not putting that shit together. Get in the comments. Shit.
Say that then. Ones who know, man, that ain't the same tree from back in the day, man, or from the early 2009, man. There's some different stuff they got going on, man. I'm talking about chemical base and, you know, chemical mixtures and all this stuff, man. You won't know unless you take it to a lab or send it to a lab yourself. I promise you that, man. It's not the same, though, as it was.
Tell me you're petty as fuck without telling me you're petty as fuck.
Okay, I'm petty as fuck. However, this level of petty is expert level 100 million, and I gotta give this dude all the credit in the world.
I think a lot of people want to know, what if someone's getting angry about your driving?
You can't let it get to you. For example, in 1996, some guy gave me the middle finger after I cut him off. I recognized him from TV. That's when I decided to become a defensive driving instructor, developing the skills I needed to eventually be invited on his show as an expert. Once you're there, it's just a simple matter of switching out his muffins with the ones you made yourself. Those muffins were pretty good, weren't they, Jim? How many did you eat? What? I don't know.
Thank you so much for sharing your tips, Danny.
Danny is not my true name.
Bruh is straight savage.
Oh man, he played him.
Animated TV show Rick and Morty. A mad scientist named Rick decided to invent a machine to serve him butter. When the machine became sentient and realized that its entire sole purpose was to serve butter, it went into a depressive state. This is a good way to understand that Gnostic cruelty of physical existence. Rick's battery on his car, or fucking something like that. I'm gonna get the details of this episode wrong, but it's the gist. The battery on his car quit working, so he had to shrink himself down into a macrocosmic level to go into the battery. There was an entire civilization of living physical entities whose efforts and energy is actually what powered Rick's car. Rick pleaded with Morty and said, do not tell these people that their sole purpose is to power my car. It would create chaos. The living entities, the conscious beings within this reality, wouldn't be able to handle the brutal reality of their existence being for the sole purpose to power some dirtbag's fucking car. It would cause mass suicide. When Rick goes down there as an avatar, he's considered a god. This is obviously funny and humorous to watch for us because we know that that's a TV show and we don't have to worry about that. We live in objective reality, right? There's no way that we are a power source for an evil entity.
Where my Rick and Morty fans at? After today, after seeing this, will you continue to watch Rick and Morty? Let me know down below. I wonder why.
This man, Donald Trump, really went through with it. I thought he was just talking out his ass, but he actually changed it, y'all. It's really official. This man actually changed the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Now, what does this mean? Now all the government docs gotta change, the school textbooks, even the official maps gotta change. I know Mexico was heated when he first brung this up, but they didn't actually believe he was gonna go through with it. And this man really did, y'all. Can y'all imagine a whole body of water named after your country for centuries? just suddenly changed like boom. But for real, y'all, what's the real play behind this? Because shit like this just don't happen overnight. Like, he explained why he wanted to do it, but I always feel like it's a bigger meaning to everything that happens like this. Now they saying we officially got a new holiday called the Gulf of America Day, which is on February 9th. If this don't show we living in assimilation, I don't know what does. I'm telling y'all, this is a power move. We about to see the other power countries start to do the same. Shit finna go crazy, y'all.
Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. The Gulf of Mexico being changed into the Gulf of America. The Gulf of America. And now we have a Gulf of America Day. I think they said February 9th. Let me know what you think.
Where the fuck are the slave ships at? Where are all our artifacts at, man? These people lied about all that shit, man. White folks don't throw away nothing. They still got shit from the Roman times. Where are all the slave ships at? Where are all the artifacts? Every time I talk to somebody from Africa, they're pissed off and I'm talking about my ancestors are from Africa. I remember in 2017, I was talking to a lady in Sandy Springs. The lady had said, yeah, my ancestors come from over there in Africa. She said, fuck your ancestors. She said, they lied to you, boy. They lied to you, boy. This is our country. This is our country. The people who were in slavery were captured as POWs, as prisoners of war. This is our country. Everything they told to us is a lie. Egypt is in Memphis. Everything they told to us is a lie. All of our pyramids.
Now, the truth is the truth, man. Some people on here just irking my nerves. I guess y'all just too lost in the sauce and don't want to accept the facts, man. Like, do your own research, man. When we get to talking about our history or want to know about our history and get to, you know what I'm saying, trying to share our history or what's going on or share our experiences, it's called promoting separation, which we definitely not doing, because if we was promoting separation, if we weren't separated, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna basically, how we gonna promote separation when we already separated? People be like, yeah, y'all promoting racism and all this and that. We're not promoting racism, we just telling our story. Racism was here already, man. It's already people being racist, you know what I'm saying? Jordan's like, how are we promoting racism? We just speaking facts and telling our story. I mean, come on, man. You can't try to change it. You know, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, and talk, it's a duck. It is what it is, man. You can't change that, man. What happened, yes, but it's part of our history. You know what I'm saying? And like, everybody deserves to, you know their history and know the truth of their history and the truth of where they came from. Why every time us as a culture, we try to discuss or find out where we came from in our history, it's a problem. We promote separation. We need to move on from the past. That's sickening to me. Like, that is a sick mindset. Like, come on, man. It seems like the people that think like that are really part of the problem, because y'all don't want the truth to come out that you have some deeply rooted issues, you know what I'm saying, that you need to, you know, resolve, and that maybe one of your ancestors were part of the problem too, and y'all been coached and, you know, to do the same thing, but you try to do it silently and sneaky. Like, that's not it, man. Me personally, I love all races, man. I'm biracial, my kids are triracial. Like, come on, man. Facts are facts. That's all I'm gonna say. I love all. I don't care if you're blue, brown, purple, green, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying to harm me or mine.
The fallout is now escalating, with the Contra Costa County Public Defender's Office demanding the district attorney drop every single pending case brought by Antioch police. NBC Barry's Stephanie Magallon joins us in the newsroom with the latest.
Jess, the situation is escalating. When we first learned about the FBI investigation, we knew at least 17 officers were involved. That number rose to 24, and now 45 officers, according to the County Public Defender's Office, and all of their cases are now in question. In a new letter to the Contra Costa County District Attorney, Public Defender Ellen McDonald reveals there's now at least 45 Antioch officers on text chains they call racist, homophobic, and violent against black people. McDonald also confirms at least 16 of those officers are in leadership roles.
Found some 45 of its 99 police officers sent and received racist messages dating back to 2019. "I'll bury that N-word in my fields," said one text. Another said, "Bro, they all look the same." To which an officer then responded, "I feel like I'm at the zoo." There were multiple texts referring to black people as gorillas and monkeys. One officer even appeared to admit, "Since we don't have video, I sometimes just say people gave me a full confession when they did."
And another thing, man, y'all see that the truth and the proof is in the pudding, man. This is real. This is reality in some people's life, man. Maybe it's not in yours, so you can't say that it doesn't exist. This is reality. You just seeing the proof, and I don't want to hear, "Oh man, this is AI made to move or promote propaganda of separation and racism." No, it is what it is, man. This is everyday life of African American, even the Mexican Americans and some other minorities, man. It's time for us to hold our own accountable. Period. We need to weed out all the rotten apples. Period, man. Period. And that's everybody not against other races, everybody not prejudiced and all that, man. I know a lot of people that aren't my skin color that love everybody, no matter what skin color. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is the truth, man. Some people see people and some people see color. Me, I see people, and I know a lot of y'all see people too and not color. But it's a lot of people out there, and there's some on here that watch these videos that just see color and they try to say that they don't, and they see people, but the way that they speak and the answers that they come with on some of these videos prove and show who they really are deep down inside. And it's up to you to take accountability for yourself, and it's up to us to, you know what I'm saying, hold our people accountable, you know what I'm saying, for the ones who don't want to hold themselves accountable, is what I mean. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below in the comment section, y'all. How are we going to unite if we not holding ourselves and each other account? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We ain't holding each other accountable. Come on now. We got to get it together for this to work.
This shit about to get dark. It was just revealed that Diddy's co-conspirators will be released on March 7th, bruh. Y'all realize what's about to happen, right? We about to probably see one of the biggest shifts in American culture we've seen in a very long time, bro. Like right now, it might seem like this isn't a super big deal because it hasn't really hit yet. But I'm telling you, bro, the amount of people that are going to be traumatized, the amount of people that are going to be sick to their stomachs, the amount of people who are going to feel betrayed by the people who co-conspired with P. Diddy, it's going to be outrageous, bro. When those names come out, bro, you finna see rappers, singers, R&B artists, country artists, politicians, judges, people who run the, like, bro, we've high-ranking muff, like, this is going to get serious, okay? And, oh, man. I am truly grateful to be watching this in my lifetime, to watch an industry this dark and that practices so many vile things be exposed to the country and to the world. I'm grateful to be able to witness this, and I can't wait. Our YouTube channel, my bio, I think you'll really mess with the video, so click the link in my bio. Love y'all.
Prime example, us as a people, we gotta hold Diddy accountable for what he has done. That's why you don't see too many people ride with him except for the elites or the people that are just sick just like him.
Hey everybody, so finally got the video up. You're looking at a real 10-year, 100,000 hours, 0-point energy device. Yes, the energy comes from the vacuum of space. Tesla was right. They've been able to accomplish it after decades of thousands of tests. The formula is what the expense is. The parts right there can be bought at the local lab store, but the formula is what had to be perfected. The solid state of energy coming out, not intermittently, which they had a problem with. But this is one of many companies. This right here lasts 100,000 hours, 10 years of use. You can go anywhere with it, decentralized. So if there's a hurricane, there's an outage, well, that right there will keep going. You know, solar, no, the sun doesn't always shine. Wind doesn't always blow, but that device right there can be stacked and scalable. From 3 kilowatts, it's 3,000 watts. It's about the size of a carry-on luggage for a plane. And you also 6 kilowatts, you can go to 10 kilowatts. They go up to a megawatt. Point being is that we finally broke through. 0-point energy is real. They also call it low-energy nuclear reaction, but no radiation. It's safe, it's recyclable, and it comes with a guarantee. Point being is it's justified for the upfront costs because the savings are far more. The infrastructure, think about how far you could be out into, you know, the middle of nowhere. Think about, you know, things like desalination plants out in the middle of the desert. You know, you have a 1 megawatt plant like this. It's always energy intensive. You know, things are energy intensive everywhere. Think about laying cables to go all the way to Antarctica. We need heat. That'll provide your heat for you. It's basically plug and play technology. Now, a little engineering in order to stack it and scale it for large homes, for you know, businesses. But this is going to be industrial. This is going to be everything we ever needed. And it will siphon off the revenues from the electrical grid. Yes, 30-year bonds, energy bonds, 15-year energy bonds will lose their attraction. Competing values, this right here, is coming into play. So we know now that the 9 trillion, roughly 27 trillion a year worldly in electrical cost, energy costs, because 80% of everything we do is energy. And so if you can start siphoning that off in the next year or 2 years, yes, I'm sure the super wealthy that, you know, own most of the energy grid, the oil, the coal, shelling, I mean, you name it. You know, those are going to start coming down when these first products hit the street, and those revenues will start coming out. And this news will get out. But like I said, if you want to really take a look at this company, you can just go to Quantum Eversource, you know, look them up. Or you can go to mine, because I'm not going to be on here, I assume, in a few days to learn about all these companies. Go to newfireenergy.substack.com. This is truly a paradigm shift, you know, existential. I mean, we're talking about a new world order here, where all those trillions that are used in energy over the next few years are going to start to become independent, our own, decentralized, no more dependent upon the electrical grid or shackled, because that's ultimately where we've been. 100 years worth of incremental increases. Each year, energy has gone up. It's our right to have this energy, decentralized, away from the governments, away from, you know, I don't want to get too much into it in case TikTok doesn't want me to be on here. But please, I'll put the in the comments, the website, and also my newfireenergy.substack.com. It's a free subscription. I'm not here to sell it to you. But please, watch what's going on. This is exciting. Take a look at that. You should see the small one. It's about the size of 2 cell phones. That's a 100-watt unit. I mean, you know, phone, TV, I mean, small. But still, I mean, the idea that it's so mobile, it's just amazing technology. We broke through. This is what we needed. This is what we want. This will save the world, and it'll save all of us. Social equality. Thank you. Watch my videos. Well, I don't know if you want to watch these. They might not be around. All right, thank you.
0-point energy is finally here. Can you believe it? Can you dig it? What do you think about that? Let me know down below in the comment section. Will that help us out? Or is it all a facade? Will we be taxed on it? Let me know.
Have y'all seen what's happening in Brazil right now? It gets crazier. So let me show you what happened right before this, and we'll come right back to this. This was the sky in Brazil just a few weeks before these massive flood games. And not just this one, I'm about to show you another one. But this right here is insane. And here's another one. And both of these videos were taken in January 2025. One was a week ago and one was like 2 weeks ago. But I mean, look at this. Imagine you're sitting outside and you see this come. So I mean, people who were watching the skies, I mean, I'm sure they could tell that something weird was happening, right? And don't think I'm making a joke of the situation, because I'm not. And it's sad, and it's always sad when things like this happen. Fast forward to February, we have 200,000 homes destroyed in Brazil. It's flooding everywhere, and it's so bad in some spots you can't even see anything. These things used to happen once in a lifetime, once in a decade. Now they're happening every single month. And people still have the nerve to say that everything's cool, nothing is going on, you guys. Life as usual. Praying for Brazil, praying for the whole world at this point. And they tell you the truth, like always.
The alien ambassador is already here.
Whoa.
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're an alien? All famous people are aliens. I'm not. I meant like really famous people.
It's just so obvious. I'll show you more in a second. But really quick, let me ask you this. Why is every Super Bowl, every Olympics, and any other main event always consumed by aliens? And of course, they're showing the mantis aliens. Teen girl abducted by praying mantis aliens. And this right here was the first alien commercial for this Super Bowl. Look at his hand. Why would he do that? It's not rocket science, y'all. They're saying that all the famous people are alien because they're not of this earthly plane, but of this outer dimension. And you know, these white aliens are supposed to be the good aliens out of all the other aliens that help humanity. Kind of like, you know, when those fallen angels came down to help humanity. And white trying to appear pure because, you know, Satan masquerades as an angel of light. Remember, like, Kendrick was surrounded by the people in white the entire time and they were the only ones left standing? Not everyone that looks human is human, and there's a great delusion coming, and they're straight up telling you. Remember Lil Wayne's I am not a human? And the worship of these fallen angels continues. Nah, I'm just being stupid.
They're here, they're here, they're here. The aliens are here. Not the aliens are coming, the aliens are here. Me personally, I believe Gordon Ramsay is a way bigger celebrity than Pete Davidson. Honestly, I just heard of him a couple of years ago whenever he was messing with Kim Kardashian. Let me know what you think down below. Who is a bigger celebrity? Gordon Ramsay or Pete Davidson?
Something galactically big is going on and they're all aware of it, and all of this connects. It's actually insane. So in order to be able to understand all this, we need to go back. And we'll come right back to this, which just happened. She also performed at the Super Bowl. Right before the Olympics, we had these really crazy crop circles at no other place but Stonehenge. Out of all places, I know, it's crazy. And you remember the theme of the Olympics, right? But first, this discovery was also made 1 month before. All this stuff is starting to line up, right? And also that same exact month, the moon started showing the empty part and doing this crap. All in the same month. Then of course we had the Olympic show with the praying mantis right in front of the gray alien performing. Mantis here was known to the natives and he always popped up before the grays came. Stay with me. And what was the shirt that Jim Carrey just popped out wearing? Yeah, the praying mantis. We've all heard the story of how it came to be, right? They almost look identical, huh?
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're an alien? All famous people are aliens.
So then the mantis makes appearance right here when he says that all celebrities are aliens. And then we have SZA, who just performed at the Super Bowl. Then she releases her extended album. Don't give me the butterfly crap, it's a praying mantis. Because just like the native legend, the demonic meat suits are about to make an appearance. These are allegedly real. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. And every single one of these people know about it. It's a screenplay. Nah, I'm just being stupid.
Coincidence? I think not. Let me know what you think down below in the comments.
So I brought my AI glasses to the Church of Scientology on Hollywood Boulevard. Put them on. But this is crazy, bro. I'm about to walk across the street right now. I'm gonna take a closer look. Man, there's definitely something demonic.
Spooky.
Sure. I'm gonna go check out the other one at night sometime this week as well. I'm crossing the street now. This is crazy, yo. Damn, this guy's like crazy. All are welcome. Please do not come in. This place is demonic, bro. They have some type of books over here. Alright, I need to get out of here. This is not fine, bro. This is not fine.
That's definitely spooky.
What if I told you that one woman, working alone in the shadows, created the most complete television archive in history? That for 35 years straight, she recorded every second of the news, never missing a moment, because she knew the truth was being manipulated right in front of our eyes. This isn't science fiction. This is real. And yet almost no one talks about her. This is the untold story of Maran Stokes, the black woman who saw what was coming and tried to warn us. In 1979, as the Iranian hostage crisis unfolded, Marian noticed something chilling. The way news stories changed, how narratives shifted overnight, how footage would disappear without a trace. She saw history being rewritten in real time, and she realized something no one else did. If no one recorded the truth as it happened, it would be erased forever. So, she made a decision that would consume the rest of her life. She would record everything. At first, it was just a few VHS tapes, but soon her mission took over her entire world. She rigged her home with multiple VCRs, recording 24/7, flipping tapes every 6 hours without fail. Her house became a fortress of televisions and stacks of tapes, floor to ceiling. News from CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, local stations. She captured it all, amassing an archive unlike anything the world had ever seen. While the rest of the country watched history unfold, she trapped time itself on tape, preserving every contradiction, every media manipulation, every moment they wanted us to forget. But this wasn't just a hobby. This was an obsession, a calling, and a sacrifice. Marian barely left her home. She cut herself off from family and friends. Every part of her life revolved around keeping the recordings going. She spent her fortune on blank tapes and VCRs. No one could change the channel. No one could stop the tapes. Even when she slept, the machines kept rolling. People thought she was crazy. They laughed at her, but she wasn't paranoid. She was right. News stations routinely deleted their lost archives, erasing their own history. What they aired one day could be gone the next, rewritten, altered, or buried. But Marian, she kept the receipts. She recorded wars, elections, riots, terrorist attacks, assassinations, propaganda, all of it, unfiltered and unedited. She caught media lies, retractions, and contradictions that never should have disappeared. And here's where it gets disturbing. When Marian died in 2012, her family discovered over 70,000 VHS tapes stacked in every corner of her home. Some were labeled, others weren't. Decades of lost news, secret footage, vanished broadcasts, things the world had long forgotten. But here's the real question. What's on those tapes that we still don't know about? What moments were erased from history? What truths were hidden? Her archive is now being digitized, but not everything has been released to the public. Why? What's being held back? What did Marian capture that someone doesn't want us to see? They don't teach this story in history books, but they should. They want us to forget, but we won't.
How many of you have heard of Miss Marian's story before today? It's amazing. She seems like she was really for the people. That's why you're supposed to question everything and don't fall for the boo-boo, man. Because these people are all out here with an agenda and ulterior motives, man. It's all a plot, a ploy, and a play. Don't forget that.
Survival, you've really got to see to believe. A Texas woman says a snake fell from the sky, wrapped around her arm, and then tried biting her face. But that's not all. All of this is happening while a hawk swooped down and then tried grabbing the snake off of her arm. Fox 26's Matthew Seagrove meeting with that woman here tonight who says she is just thankful to be alive.
I do this as therapy to kind of help me realize that this probably is never going to happen again.
A rare simultaneous snake and hawk attack cutting a Texas woman.
Dang.
Looking up now.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking up.
Her arm now wrapped in healing, but emotionally it's tough.
The nightmares are horrific. They're terrible.
Out in Silsbee, Texas, Peggy Jones had been mowing the lawn.
I was just riding along, minding my own business.
Out of the blue sky, a snake fell onto her arm.
Your instincts are just to sling it off. Then instead of slinging it off, he wrapped around my arm. Just wrapped around it. As I'm slinging, he's striking and striking. He's striking my glasses.
The snake over and over again, lunging towards Peggy's face.
All you can see was this. It looked like a big wide mouth coming at your face.
After 4 tries, a hawk then ripping the snake away.
the hawk, I mean, his wings are just flapping, and you know, I can feel the wings on me. I don't really know. I can't say I know how it feels to die because I'm still alive, but I really think that I got really close.
She wasn't speaking English. She was hysterical. Peggy's husband, Wendell, also outside, running over to help. The first words I heard was, snake fell out of the air. So I'm thinking, yes, you are hysterical.
I told him, I said, a snake just fell out of the air. He said, a snake did this to you. I said, no, it was a snake. And then the snake was trying to bite me on my face.
She was just screaming and crying, trying to talk, but I just couldn't understand anything she said.
I said, the hawk came down and he got the snake. He tried to get the snake and he scratched all over my arms and his talons were going into my arms and my arms are tore up.
I ain't gonna lie, they hawk tore her arm up, but would you rather get bit by a snake, get poisoned, have to lose an eyeball, lose half your face, be paralyzed from being bit? Or would you just rather have your arm cut up and scratched up from a hawk trying to feed itself? You know what I'm saying? Trying to capture some prey and save the day. Let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section.
I just watched a video that gave me so many chills, and I'm so excited. I never knew that the Bible was talking about this until this moment, until this video that I watched, and this man was giving scripture proof to back up what he was talking about. His name is Jordan Martin, and he was talking about something that he discovered through a pastor that he knew, and the revelation that was brought to them about what was actually speaking to Eve in the Garden of Eden. And that all this time, so many people have thought it was a snake. But the Bible didn't use the word snake. So what deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden? When I tell you I have so many chills, it's not funny. Excitement. Because whenever you are reading the Bible and you discover things that you have never noticed before, I mean, the Bible is so full of secrets and facts and everything you can think of, just so much history. And I just love it. I just love it. But anyway, let me get back to it. Genesis chapter 3. We'll start with verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. The serpent is the animal who tricked Eve into eating the apple, or the fruit, rather. And after the deception, in verse 14, And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. The serpent was standing. Why would God have cursed an already slithering animal? He wouldn't have. So the serpent, this is what I believe, and in this video, the support from these scriptures that this gives this theory is just amazing. The serpent was standing, and God's curse put it on its belly for the rest of its days. Okay, now this is where it gets fun. What is also referred to as a serpent in the Bible? Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, was cast out. Do you see what I mean? Are you seeing the relationship here? Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Okay, so let's put that together. The serpent and the dragon are the same. Okay, a dragon is what deceived Eve. And this is where they put it together. This is where Jordan Martin put it together, and the pastor that he said, they spoke about this. Dragons were really dinosaurs. dragons were dinosaurs. Okay? Dinosaurs, we dig them up all the time. So what we're really digging up is dragons. You know, because think about it. It was a serpent, you know, a serpent, dragon, Satan. Okay? God cursed the animal to slither on its belly. Okay? Whenever Eve was deceived by the dragon, she was deceived by a dinosaur. The end of dinosaurs, could that have been the end of dinosaurs? That species? When God cursed the dragon, the serpent, to crawl on its belly the rest of its days. That could have been right there. In my mind, I think I just figured out where the dinosaurs went. Because of them, you know, because of Jordan Martin's video. That was not a theory I ever would have come up with on my own, but now I truly believe because of scripture. I'm telling you, the Bible is so full of it, full of facts and truth and history. It's just wonderful. It's full of everything. And that's when we're digging up, and that's why people are thinking, okay, well, listen, I'm rambling. I'm rambling because I'm so excited. I can't believe it. So the only people that were alive when dinosaurs were big and walked the earth were Adam and Eve. And because of the deception of the serpent, the dragon, dinosaurs, that species was cursed to crawl in its belly the rest of its days. So, I mean, people don't have to agree with me. I don't know, but I was so overwhelmed by this and so excited. I could not wait to get on here because I don't know how many of you follow him. And I just love to share when I find something or when I hear something, just the Bible coming true, coming to life. And I love to share it with people. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that this sounds like a good possible cause for the extinction of dinosaurs. It's because the dinosaur was what deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden. God cursed that serpent, dragon, dinosaur, because man gave the name dinosaur. It was usually referred to as dragon originally. So let me know what y'all think. I'm so excited. I'm like a little kid.
Now that's definitely something to make your mind wander off into the abyss of curiosity and confusion. How many of you do not believe in reptilian humanoids or the reptilians at all, period? What about the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. There's a lot of people out here that don't even believe in this type of stuff, but believe this. There's a lot of truth to every myth and every lie. Don't forget that. Don't fall for the boo-boo. Question everything. Let's go. Y'all, this is it. That's the end of the video, y'all. Let's go, though. Like I said, man, go and hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share the video. And like I always say, catch me in the next video. It's your boy Coozie. I'm out.